Good afternoon, gardening friends. It is Sunday and time for another update. It's been really hot. Our air conditioner is on the fritz, but I'm going to go ahead and try and be a trooper and show you what's going on around here as far as the garden. So, yeah, it's been hot in Southern California. We got all the fires going on. It may all be out by the time you end up seeing this, but anyway, I did want to show you Plumeria is starting to sprout. That's a good thing. The planter with the nasturtium in it now has at least, okay, good. The two in the middle are the orange that I harvested from in the back, where that plant died, but I managed to harvest the seeds, so it lives on in a sense. And we've got some seeds. We've got one here, and did I see another one? Yeah, that may be the only one right now, but that was from the packet. So I got to pull the weeds out of there at some point. I mean, everything's getting weeds in here. That's just what happens. Nothing obvious from the seeds that I picked up and put in there, but we'll see. Over here, we've got something. This looks an awful lot like a zinnia to me, along with my little whirlybird, but it looks like I've got a zinnia plant starting to grow, and I think that was one of the random seeds I stuck in there. So the random planter idea is working. Nothing much in that pot or that pot. Some of that was me trying to grow additional seeds from my original purple orchid tree supply. Those seeds may be dead. So they're old. They're not viable anymore, probably. But let's come over here. Take a look at, this is crazy. So my Swiss chard has come back to life. I've got to cut some of that and enjoy it. But look at this. This is where I cut that stem, and it's just going absolutely crazy here. This was where I'd let it go to seed, and then I cut it back thinking I was pretty much just cutting it off and putting the energy back in this one. But hey, I'm not complaining. It's working. We've got another, not a pickle, a cucumber growing here. That's a good thing. I'm not sure. I think I saw another one on the plant. Let's see if I can't find it real quick. Well, I'm not seeing it, so I'm not going to worry about it right now. But that's, maybe it was right, oh yeah, it was right next to it. There's a tiny little one next to it. So this will get even bigger. I'll harvest it. I'll eat it. I'll enjoy it. Moving over, we've got the pea plants, which basically I think the pea plants have just died. So I'll figure out what I want to do with that. But I wanted to tell you about the bean plants and what I've seen with them. I mean, they've just grown up and they're getting big and spreading out, and this is what I wanted. The only downside was at one point I was out here in the past week and I saw a grasshopper up on one of these uprights here, and I knocked him off. I should have taken a picture so you could have seen, but I think that's part of the problem that I'm having, where just stems are being chopped off. So I think that's what's going on with that. Let's work our way through the gate. There we go. Past the pool, hoping the phone doesn't overheat. Over to these plants here. I had some more of the cherry pick peppers. I have now harvested seeds, so I can plant more of this, which makes me feel good. Sometime this week, probably. There's one buried down in there. I hope you can see it. There's a couple of little babies up here. Hope you can see that. So this is continuing to grow. This is good. I really like the taste of the cherry pick peppers. If you let them get really red, a deep red, kind of like, yeah, pretty close to what's back here. Maybe a little bit deeper red, although actually this one looks like it's drying out now. But if you let it get to a deep red, it sweetens up a bit, and it's a really nice taste. It's a little bit like a bell pepper, not much heat at all, but just a nice sweet taste to it. I don't really like bell pepper itself, but this was really nice. The aromas, I think those are drying out too. I got to pick them and just enjoy them. Look at these tomatoes. This is crazy. I'm going to have to harvest a couple of these. I've got flowers up here, so that's looking good. Coming over here to the various other peppers. Let's see. Ooh, we got a couple of the Marconis. Hopefully you can see that. Oop, there we go, focus. Giant Marconis are really good. I think there's one, yeah, there's one down here now which has turned color. I'm going to harvest that and enjoy it. There is another pepper back here, is the Nikita. Let me slip the phone in. That's what they look like. I was waiting to see. And these, I had one that was a little immature, so I'm going to enjoy seeing what that tastes like. None of these, they taste a little bit like bell pepper, but not completely like bell pepper. So if you're not a fan, you might actually like these. Beyond that, we've got the basil, which is, once again, flowering on me. What I've started doing is basically, instead of picking all these heads and throwing them away, I'm throwing them into the tomato plant. If they happen to sprout, then I've got basil growing in with my tomato, which is actually a good thing. And I've actually been also throwing them, just because they're nearby, throwing them into the pepper too, and everything's been tasting good. So this has been a good week. It's been hot, and my phone is hot, so I'm going to wrap this up quickly. This is the Budget Gardener signing off, saying stay home, stay safe if you can, and may your thumb be green.